The first thing I want to talk about when I'm going through this is some news that came out over the weekend that's scaring a lot of people. It's not fully clear what the situation is, but I have a somewhat of an understanding I want to share, and if things change, we'll let you know about that as well. The reality is that the immigration system, unfortunately, is really a confused system, and so there was a news report that came out from an organization called Roll Call. And they said that, immigration, USCIS has said that they stopped adjudicating or making decisions on green card cases in the United States. This is adjustment of status cases. And this scares the bejesus out of a lot of people. Like, what's going on? Are they not adjudicating our cases? Well, they can't. They said it was a mistake, the memo that came out. They haven't come forward about anything. But let's talk about this a little bit. So USCIS started is a key word, reopening their offices, which were closed for in-person interviews on June 4th. Now, because of the protests, this got pushed back somewhat, but in the calls I've had with USCIS, various offices in the West Coast that I've listened to, they made a big point to say that they are only rescheduling naturalization or citizenship interviews right now. That's their priority. They'll get to adjustment of status, the green card applications, when they get to where they have not scheduled yet. So when this word came out on this article in Roll Call that they're not going to be adjudicating marriage cases or adjustment of status green card cases, I think that's what they meant. They want to get rid of the backlog of citizenship cases first. That's a priority. There are legal issues involved in that as well as to holding on to a citizenship case too long, which could lead to lawsuits. So I think that's their goal. Now, they might change. If there's new updates, we'll let you know. But I think that's what's happening, that they're going to try to get rid of the backlog of citizenship cases first and maybe deal with green card cases that have some sort of priority timing issues like diversity visa lottery cases, kids aging out, that kind of stuff. But that's that. I don't think they're not going to be adjudicating green card cases because myself and colleagues are getting approvals for green cards that don't require interviews. For example, I got a green card for a parent of a U.S. citizen, no interview required. There's people that are doing employment cases that don't require interviews, they're getting approved. There are people that even have marriage cases. I haven't had one myself, but I've heard people say it, and colleagues even say it, that they've had green card cases approved for marriage cases without the interview. So it's all over the place. But, don't freak out. Don't worry. Things should work themselves out. If you are on adjustment of status, you can stay here until the decision is made. Hopefully you get the work permit, advanced parole child permission, and just, live your life until they finally get to it.